All right. Welcome in, everybody, to Tuesday's edition of Daily Bread, coming at you live right at 12:07 on the East Coast. So, right at that lunch break. Appreciate all of you who saw that tweet and retweeted it and planned your lunch break to be tapping in with us. Quick half hour of plays. And then to all the people on the West Coast and everywhere else, just throw in those AirPods. Don't go to that work meeting. Spend the next half hour with Sosa and Rex and Daily Bread Media. That's powered by the Wise Guys Diamond Club. Be sure to be checking out that handle down at the bottom. Send them a DM to get all of the special rates for this week and this week only to cure your Super Bowl blues. But as usual, we're currently live on the Twitter machine at Daily Bread Media. We still can't see your comments, so we'll be shouting them out. But head over to our YouTube channel. That's the best way to be featured. Sosa's talking to himself there. He's pulling a goose. We got Sam Easy also in our comments with us. Drop your winners, drop your best bets, any questions. And here comes everyone else rolling in. If you guys have any issues today, just send it in the chat. I put a different setting on for today's video. So just let me know if anything's weird or different. But Sosa, nice little 4-1 night for your units because you know you love your units.
Yeah, I love them so much, man. It's nice little starts of the week. Just gonna keep doing what we always do here, man. Pump out winners and continue to win. That's pretty much it, bro. It's not too much else to it.
A lot of teams sold on us yesterday, Ozzy. Fucking Oregon sold down the line. Davion Harmon definitely had the +5 if you watched that one. And then Davidson team total, not the best night. And then the Spurs, 1 point in the final 2 minutes. All three of my L's came up just one short, but Kansas State was the winner. So Sosa put the team on his back, a la Greg Jennings style yesterday to get me out of the 1-3 slump. He went 4-1.
It happens, man. You know what I'm saying? You do the same all the time. So we just gonna keep it rolling, you know?
Yeah.
I think tonight, man, I think we like I said, we go right back to it. So I'm sure you'll have the heat for us tonight, soccer, college ball. We right back to it. You know?
Yep. The chat's feeling it. Yeah, that was a gross one. It is what it is, and we're on to today where the more winners will be there. So we'll start off with some footy, and then we'll get into the hoops actions because Champions League is on, so we gotta be breaking down those matchups real quick. Am I actually dropping bars, man? I do a bunch of shit I don't realize on this stream.
Oh man.
All right, NBV, our man, nothing but Verde, tapping in with it right away. He's going with Real Madrid, PSG, both teams to score and the over 2.5. So in this game, we got PSG as short favorites at -114. You got Madrid +300 on the money line. You got the total sitting at a 3, so that's where NBV bought that down. This is a tough one here because you can get essentially Madrid to come out here without a result close to that -110 spot in this game here with the away goals fixed or the away goals no longer having a say in this match. We're going to see teams play maybe even more conservatively because if you could get that one road goal, especially in the first leg, so you come back home and you can kind of park the bus a little bit more. And even if you get 2 or 3, you've seen the second legs not really matter that much. Now with the change in the rules, with the first day, I kind of want to just tread lightly here with not going over the top, seeing with how Real Madrid attacks it. Force my hand. I take them to come out here with a draw at worst. That's sitting at +281, or you can take them on the Asian handicap, but no strong feelings in this one. Man, that's just messed up.
Hey, man. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man,
that's really in this one. I'll have a play in it. You can try the same game parlay it and go for the both teams to score as well. There's just no strong feeling from this one in here. I was tempted to take the PSG money line in all honesty, but the more I looked into it, Madrid has performed solid on the road so far, not through the toughest group. Yeah, my team was in that group, But that's where tomorrow's action will definitely get there with some heat between Sosa and I, but no action in this one. We got to talk about your favorite team now, City, going into Sporting Lipson here. Same exact with the total. You got the 3. On this point, though, you got the heavy road favorite sitting at minus 265. Lipson sitting at plus 750. This one's going to be ugly.
You think Lisbon gets smoked?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, real hot take right there.
Yeah, I think
Coming at you real hot with the show.
I think it's a smoke out.
That's kind of where with the 2 games on the slate today, they really don't twist my arm in wanting to really have a play that tough in it. Just because in here you could use the Man City on the money line as an anchor to a money line parlay. Find another leg that's like sitting at minus 150 or lower. You could do that, but not trying to get trapped into the Champions League slate because I got to play in the Premier League match. Because when all the eyes on the Champions League, all your cappers are happy about the Champions League back. Don't be forgetting about the Premier League where United is hosting Brighton, and we're backing United to actually get a dub here on the money line at minus 125. It's a little bit of juice here. They've drawn in the past 2. Brighton's coming off a nice win. United's still going to be without some players, but they're going to get the money line here. Everyone's sleeping. Their eyes are fixated on that one. We're going to the Premier League.
Let's get it. I like it.
You know what? Let's do NBA second today. Let's throw another wrench into the slate. So first we had people thinking the play was going to come in the Champions League. At least I didn't go League A2 or Serie B. But yeah, we'll play in the Premier League.
Okay, bet. I got 5 NBA plays tonight. Right back at it with the same sort of deal. My first play for the night is in the Cleveland Cavaliers Atlanta Hawks game. I like Darius Garland over 8.5 assists at plus 104. Wouldn't be surprised if at least half of them went to Jarrett Allen, who was just named as an all-star replacement. I think that he plays well. Cleveland having 2 all-stars is also fucking insane, especially if we look back at the beginning of the year. I don't think anybody in the world would have said that Darius Garland would be an all-star and so would Jarrett Allen. It's pretty crazy to think. So I'm rolling with his assist at over 8.5 at plus 104 right now. So a plus money, I got to take it. Also like a sprinkle on his double-double at plus 195. It's my first play. My first prop.
Kind of. And then in this game as well, from a spread and total perspective, it's a pick 'em on the spread. So really not going to mess around with that. The totals was kind of catching my eye here. And it's just basically because so far the Cavs, when they play with 2 days of rest, it's happened 6 times this season. It's gone under in all 6. That's just kind of where going to stay away from the NBA play today. But that was one of the looks that I had. You have other angles as well, like revenging a home loss versus the opponent. They're 5-12 to the under or over as well. So a lot of things point to the under here.
It's like deep passes in my notes. It's like deep passes in my notes because you already know I'm on Edwards over 24.5 at minus 110. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the
easy one here.
Yeah, it's easy for me. The matchup ensues. I mean, the 2 guards that just every guard that he sees tonight is not going to be able to defend him or stay in front of him. So I'm very much inclined to take him at over 24.5. He's also shown to be very streaky. So, you know, he's gonna when he's playing well, he's playing well. You gotta ride the wave.
Yes, sir. Not much to say about this one. Minnesota games, they've been high for a total. You got this one sitting at 245, one of the highest totals we have had out here in a while. We had a 240 last week, so this might be one of the peaks that we had. So definitely a good spot to be targeting the points when you get one of the highest totals of the season.
I'm staying away from the total. I mean, it might very well hit because Minnesota doesn't really love to play defense, and neither does Charlotte. But my Lord, Charlotte has games where they just can't make a goddamn shot, bro. They come out slow every night. 245 is a hell of a number. I'm staying away from it, bro.
Yeah, it's no hot dogs here.
No. Too much humidity. Too much humidity.
Let's go to the Celtics Sixers.
Celtics, Sixers. I personally have nothing in it, bro. I'm not touching it. This Celtics team has played very, very well down the stretch here as we approach the All-Star break. They're one of the better teams entering the break. They've been better defensively. They've been better offensively. They went and got another guard that can handle the ball and make plays for other people. I mean, I do believe that Joel plays very well. Maxey probably plays well. But as far as like official bets, I have none. I have none for this game whatsoever.
Yeah, the Sixers are also riding the hot covering streak against the Celtics as well. I don't want to say they're undermanned, but going against the Celtics right now, it's been very profitable if you've been targeting whoever. Oh no, that's the Hawks. My bad. But yeah, that's kind of just where in this game I've been staying away from playing anything in Celtics games. It seems +3 at home makes me want to take the Sixers as a dog, but not going to do it.
Like I said, I got nothing for it, Chad. Rozier over 21.5. I mean, sure, it's not a bad bet. They're not going. It's not going to be a very defensive game. It's going to be a lot of shots put up. Only thing is that it could be a lot of makes or a lot of bricks. We don't know what we're going to get.
So where are we going for your next set of plays?
Memphis versus New Orleans. New Orleans on a back-to-back. Memphis did not play last night. Memphis -4.5, I think, is the play for me. New Orleans, shout out to them last night, just absolutely taking it to Toronto, beating the shit out of them, right? Not even close. Memphis -4.5, bro. Listen, Memphis, we've talked about them. They don't really care who is in front of them. They're a machine right now. They're beating the shit out of teams. This is what they're doing. No backdoor bullshit. They're a safe bet. -4.5. I think the line should be closer to 7. Unless someone's missing. Unless like someone's
No, it's just kind of maybe too much of just a recency bias of the Pels just looking filthy last night, really more than anything else. That the chemistry's maybe clicking quickly, but that was a staple win last night that they can go back to and just say, when we're at our peak, this is why we made the moves.
Shout out to my boy Hussam. This is football. Make sure you guys are following him. Big time Liverpool fan, always in the spaces. Shout out Football Wars. Out of here.
Going down tomorrow and then in 2 weeks later.
Oh man, we're gonna beat the shit out of you tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow's episode. Rex hasn't come up with the bet yet, but we're figuring it out.
Yeah, Sosa's too scared because I'm a fat boy and I'll order too much lunch, so he doesn't want to foot that bill.
Yeah, I'm not heavy on the carbs. You know what I mean? You guys and your pasta and your you know what I'm saying, your silent G's and shit. Like, come on, man. Leave me alone.
Oh, a little gnocchi pesto sounds bang. Got any more NBA plays for us?
Yeah, I said Tyrese. So right now we got Tyrese Halliburton at over 7.5 assists. I like the number, but I'm also going to sprinkle on Tyrese Halliburton double-double at +165. Obviously Brogdon might play, but you know what, man? I'm with the Michael Carter Williams train. I think the numbers are what they are. I mean, I'm very disrespectful when it comes to Tyrese Halliburton, and I don't know why. He's such a good kid, super smart. Glad you caught that. Glad you caught that, Goose.
Jay Wills, I do like that angle there. I'd say that's a nice solid bet there. Not too many legs. You're reducing the juice well there.
And didn't Bayern just like get embarrassed in their league?
Yeah, they lost to Bochum just basically because it's Champions League week. That's kind of where in the domestic league, the game before and the game after UCL motivation's easy. They're going to go for it. The game before and after, that's a tough one. But still, Lewandowski played. It was just Bochum. Fuck, who the hell knows?
Yeah, no one saw that one coming.
Especially most people didn't know Bochum was a club until fucking this weekend.
But yeah, that's all I feel like giving out today on the show. Darius Garland over 8.5 assists at +104. Sprinkle his double-double at +195. Memphis Grizzlies -4.5. Tyrese Halliburton over 7.5 assists at -104. Or 7.5 assists at -130. I apologize. And his double-double is at +165. That's why I'd sprinkle that. If he's going to get 8 assists, I think he clears the number just fine. Double-double at +165 would be the play. And the last play is Anthony Edwards over 24.5 at -108 against the Charlotte Hornets, who give it up like, hookers on the strip.
That's what we come to Daily Bread for. One last thing before we go to college hoops, because our guys from Philly, I thought you tweeted about it yesterday. Our man Tyreke's back. He got reinstated.
Oh, yeah, Tyreke Evans, man. Shout out to him. Chester, baby. You know what I'm saying? Super happy for him. Would love to see him in a Sixer uniform. I don't really care where he is. I'm just glad he's back in the league. Substance abuse can be a real problem if you are or you know anyone that's struggling with addiction. It's very important that you try to get them the help they need. It's a big deal. Everyone's always quick to talk about him being rich or having money. That plays no part in a disease when it comes to a disease and the mental hold that addiction can have on people. So super happy that he's back he's eligible to be back in the league. 32 years old. I hope a team gives him a ticket. If Lance Stevenson can get a job in 2022, there's no reason why Tyreke Evans shouldn't be able to. Been following him forever, man. I remember when he was an American Christian in high school, just going crazy.
Yeah, right.
Obviously won Rookie of the Year, and like I said, I'm just really happy. I wish the same for OJ Mayo. I don't think he's ever going to try to play again, but just glad to see Tyreke have the ability to have a shot to play again in the league. It's good to see.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to go see AAU games for him play. All right, let's get to
so nice in high school.
He was filthy.
Grown ass man.
College hoops.
Killing kids.
Get back into the college hoops plays. First game of the day. We're not overthinking this one here. We're taking Kentucky on the money line against Tennessee. Kentucky's been rolling. And then if you've seen anything from that first matchup, everyone's saying this is a nice bounce back spot for Tennessee after getting embarrassed 107-79 in the first matchup here. I'm just liking Kentucky to come out hot, keep it firing. There's a squad to buy on and a team that I believe will make it to Elite 8 run. Not going to trust Rick Barnes even at home here, just matchup-wise from up and down the roster. Toshiba is going to have his business and do anything because Fulkerson and any other big they put in there ain't going to be able to handle him. Kellen Grady's finally finding his rhythm. We like the Cats money line plus 110 to win in Tennessee.
I was already on it. You already know on this show we're very, very open to fading one Rick Barnes. You basically summed it up perfectly, man. One team's trending in the right direction. They're looking like they could be a legit contender for everything. Ty's availability is a big deal, though. He did roll an ankle. I think that's the reason why they're not favored, as they should be. I mean, we saw them just beat the dog shit out of them the first time they playing. I think this line reflects him possibly not playing. But like you said, they're just more talented, in my opinion. Jaden Springer should have stayed his dumb ass in college.
He really should have. And Tennessee's been beating up on the lower part of the SEC in their past 4 wins as well, because they're not fading. It's just that wins over A&M, South Carolina, Miss State, and Vandy, they're really not much. When they played against the top competition, they kind of fallen down. So that's just kind of where I think the trend continues here. You got any game that you're eyeing up, or did I steal the Kentucky one?
Oh, man. I'm going to get to mine after your second pick.
All righty then. So this one is an extremely trappy line. And we're taking it hook, line, sinker. One of the other ones where I don't care what's at, because Fordham is +8 at home. VCU is going in there and smacking them. I hate laying 8 on the road. VCU, it's a right time. Could be a little bit of sleepy spot, but Fordham's not probably breaking 50 points tonight. So that's just kind of where I think this is a bet. Forget it. You could go first half if you want. I'm just going the full game -8.
Okay. All right.
What's up, Rory?
Okay.
He wants to take Michigan State. I can see.
Right. I see why, but I want to too, but the last time we saw this team play on the road, they went to Rutgers, got bent over in the second half. I'm chilling, bro. I gotta stay off, unfortunately.
And Penn State, man, they hit that gross 3 against Michigan too to cover that same exact number that it's sitting at today. It's just when the Big Ten teams travel east, it's just they're just Rutgers and Penn State are just different at home. Penn State's just been tough, and we keep shouting it out. And sorry if it sounds like a broken record, but Micah Shrewsbury's doing a fantastic job there at State with how many players he had transfer out, and he just knows the Big Ten from coaching at Purdue, being an assistant.
Yeah, away games in the Big Ten have been no joke, bro. Like it don't matter if you're top 3 in America or you're top 50.
I think I know what your play is.
I don't know, man.
I know what your play is.
What is it? Let's hear it.
Iona.
It is my Iona minus 4.5. Correct. Yes. You already know, but you already know why. Rick ain't losing 2 in a row, and it should be like a 9.5 point spread in my opinion. I think they're much better than St. Peter's. St. Peter's getting way too much respect at the crib. I think that Iona holds them under 50 points, under 55 points, and they run them out. That's just my firm expectation. Iona minus 4.5 at minus 110 is to play for me. I'm always rocking with Rick after a loss.
Yo,
that's law.
You gotta scoop me some tickets, man. It's right over in Jersey City. I'll get my ass over there and yell and run, baby, run arena or whatever the hell it is. But yeah, to just add on to your point, 4.5 gross number to lay on the road, kind of like my VCU 8 gross to lay on the road. But Sosa said it right, and there are the look ahead spots. Iona, they were playing with fire. If you hop in the spaces with Spin, Steven, Sosa, myself, we've been saying they've been playing with it. It's tough to keep that level. Even how good of a coach of Rick is when you're that much higher than the rest of the competition. You're going to have a sleepy spot and drop one on the road, and especially the game before you're playing the second team in the conference. So I just think it's a smack spot. Just set the precedent right because conference tournaments start in less than 2 weeks, which is scary.
Look at Roddy. D-Rock, you're not going to – I'm not going to let you say that Tom Izzo is officially a fraud. That's insane.
That's just his Michigan bias.
There's also been levels of extreme variance with Michigan State. We've seen them barely win games in the Big Ten tournament and get to a Final Four. That's not the players 9 out of 10 times, it's the coaching. I mean, like, if Izzo's a fraud, then what's that make Juwan Howard?
Phil Martelli's puppet.
Juwan's getting paid, and usually I'm like, I'm on. Juwan finally, he's doing a little something now, but he's been trash this season. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just. I like Rory's or Harris's comment. We've been hot lately. We're just feeling ourselves. It's a feel good show. Always about the. We let him live. We just got to mess around. Sosa just set it up too well, and I always got to bring out.
He's been better. Don't get me wrong. Juwan's been better like the last couple of weeks, but
because he's putting his foot down and saying we're playing my style and playing open basketball, the slow pace. We got to play how the other teams in the Big Ten played. No, let our best players get there. Hunter gets a little bit more tired, and that's the main reason why they don't want to run as much. But just get some coaching in there. Change your styles as your bigs change. Quite easy. Tonight's a huge slate. There's at least like 3 or 4 other games that I want to give out. Maybe I'll tweet them out just because it's the Tuesday slate. Everyone is now your favorite college basketball better just because the NFL season's over. So I guess where do we want to go for the last one? We got to go to the Big East for the last one. Because, we love our Big East here. We're taking the home team here, and it's gross, but Butler DePaul -3, -110. It's sitting at 3.5. I'd still play it. I got a little bit earlier, just back DePaul, Faith Butler time, and Javon Freeman Liberty's going for 25+. That's how we're going to end it. 4 plays for me, 3 in college hoops, 1 in the Premier League.
Let's go. And I had 4 NBA plays for the people there. Rewind the tape if you want them.
Yeah, you already rattled them off. Mississippi at the house. They're a tough team to buy into. South Carolina was a nice buy spot against Georgia on Saturday. So that's just kind of where they overseeded their expectations a little much. Back-to-back road games. Can't argue that one, just not strong enough to play either side in that one. So if you like it, Chad, never try to talk you off it.
James Harden is at the podium right now addressing the media for his press conference as a 76er. I just want to throw a couple things out here.
Do you see
Ben
this one now? The chat's been on fire today.
I love it. Want to start real quick by saying this. Y'all know me as a Ben Simmons fan. I just watched that press conference, and he's a fucking idiot. Like he's stupid as fuck. Like this man said that he needed to get right mentally, and then he said mental health didn't play a part in it. He literally lost his entire grievance against the fucking Philadelphia 76ers by talking too much. Thank God I saw the light on that fucking idiot. Ben Simmons can't read books without pictures. When people ask him what 1 + 1 is, he says banana. He
says,
idiot.
check my KD.
Yeah, he's a fucking the dude's a fucking idiot, bro. Like, holy shit. Like, I can't believe what I was watching. Like,
it was kind of more of where, to you, I was still trying to ride him out, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could just tell his heart wasn't into it, and it's not. I'm not trying to point to video games or
give him
anything
the
like
benefit
that.
of the
It was just
doubt.
so much of where he's worried about everything off the court so much more than on the court.
Bro, like, I know for a fact when the teacher would ask him to read loud in class, he'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm serious, bro. He's an idiot. Like, I never see, because like, you know, like when somebody's your homie, like you don't want to call him out for me. He's a fucking bumbling idiot. Like I could not believe the idiotic answers this man was giving. I mean, Ben Simmons is better at reading, but that's because he's from Australia, and like the elementary school system in Australia is much better. Like he can definitely read, just not well. You know, I mean, like probably wouldn't have broke 1,000 on the SATs. I doubt. Like I'm not quite Derrick Rose level, but like right around the same area. You know.
A lot of plays today, 3 different sports. Footy's definitely going to be back in the rotation on Daily Bread because
Hold on,
we love it.
Tim, listen, Tim, I'm not gonna let you get away with that one. AB's got 150 M's in the bank from playing football, and he definitely can't read books without pictures. Only difference is he doesn't come from privilege, which is a lot more respectable. He ain't come from privilege. His pop ain't playing the NFL. He had to get it out the mud and work his ass off to get to where he was. He wasn't no first-round silver spoon-fed bitch. He really put the fucking work in. There's a difference. He could be dumb. He put the work in. Ben Simmons is a prima donna, self-absorbed pussy who was probably breastfed till he was fucking 10. All right, I gotta stop.
You good now?
I got nothing more. I gotta chill. I
was about to say, let us know if you had any problems with the stream today. I pressed a different button on YouTube today before we went live, so I just want to make sure it was still smooth, nothing cut out. You got all the plays that you want. Sosa rattled off his
he's a growing boy.
There.
Got man, your son is 10 years old.
Give us a like, give us a subscribe, even if you don't agree with Sosa's rant at the end.
Ma'am,